Patriarchy might not be considered an oppressed nation, but it definitely oppresses its women. And I don't remember what Farrakhan said, but something along the lines of, if you have suppressed women, you don't have no nation, okay? It's not going nowhere. It's not going as far as it can. That goes to the same instance of a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you think the way to go is to suppress the woman to make her do what you want her to do, or you think that the way to go is to make a woman go as far as you can see her, you're not going as far as you can. You're supposed to pour into the woman, and the woman will take whatever you give her and take it further. So if you give her oppression, she's going to move the fuck around. She's not going to stay around. But if you give her something of value, she can work with that, and she can make it, she can multiply it. Okay? So I want you to know, in a patriarchy system, your woman being suppressed, you think is the best thing because you feel like, oh yeah, well, I feel comfortable with this. How did we get here? I'm dead serious. Like, how do we get to a way where men blatantly, I know culture and religion, right? But damn, that's not the way to go. I'm telling you, sisters, you need to really tap into yourself. This is not a game. We cannot continue to reproduce generation after generation of children under a suppressed woman's, under a nation of suppressed women. And when we're coming into the future where you think you're going to be and get equal opportunity in this nation. Okay? You still, okay, even if the United States goes into the egalitarian, right? You're going to still need a society that you can come to that is of matriarch, that is going to make sure you're good. Because just because you may seem like you can get, first of all, you already been working as a domestic servant, as a motherfucking womb that they, to reproduce children. You already been working. Now they're like, oh, you can work in the workforce. Okay, yeah. That can be good, right? But I'm a visionary, and I look further, and I look at what could happen. And I'm telling you, it's not the best way to go. A matriarch is not a bad thing. People have to stop being scared of that word and trust their mothers. Trust the great mother. And I understand that the trust may be compromised, and I get it. And that's why I say the responsibility is in the woman's hands. And women, we have to come together. We have to take our power back. We have to empower each other. We have to support each other. And then from there, the men that we deal with will be have the same morals, values, and principles as a matriarchal system. And then we can work together to further our nation. But we have to come together with a certain understanding. You can't come over here as a woman and have a patriarch mindset. You could stay over there and I can support you from a distance. But I'm telling you, it's not the best way to go. And a lot of people will be like, well, you shouldn't go matriarch because that's the same thing, vice versa, basically. But what I'm telling you is a matriarch system has different values than a patriarch system. It's not about the gender in essence. It's about the connection with source. It's about morals and principles, a certain set of morals and principles. Okay? It is about the feminine holding power so that she can make sure her children are good. But that don't mean a man can't hold power. That don't mean a man can't be a leader. That don't mean a man, you know what I'm saying? Why a woman being strong intimidates you? That's something you have to address. And we are here to help support you on that. It should not intimidate you. It should encourage you. Be like, damn, I know my woman. Since my woman's strong, I already know she finna make some shit happen. And y'all make me sick thinking, like y'all make me think that y'all are unintelligent, okay? Because like a lot of stuff be making sense, but you just don't see it. Because of what? Your ego? Come on now, just re-establish your ego. Reestablish that. You are only having the opportunities that you have because the system created those. So don't get that twisted. Why would you feel some type of way if your woman created the opportunities for you? As she pours into you. No, you rather her. Y'all rather we all just go work for the system? That's what you want to do? No. You know what I'm saying? For what? When we can build our own. We are very capable of building our own. And that don't mean that we're against the system. Over here, I'm not really being like, oh, I don't like America. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, how can we create it with the freedom that America gives us? Because other countries, you know what I'm saying, if they feel some type of way, they feel like you're trying to rise up against them, cut your heads off and we done. But how can we, with the freedoms of America, create a space for matriarch women? It's needed. I see it. It's needed in America. You can go, look, the American government can say, you know what, we're egalitarian. We still need that matriarch system. It's like a system that empowers women to make sure the future generations are good. We may not subscribe to all the American principles. Okay? We may not subscribe to that. But we're not going to be, we want to protect ourselves. So women in leadership, we're not thinking, well, how can I go to war with somebody? How can I go unrighteously steal some shit from somebody? How can I, put my family in danger by doing some dumb shit? No, we don't think like that. We're thinking like, how can I protect and preserve my family? Okay? How can I provide for my family, for future generations? And how can I educate my family on things that they need to know in this society and outside of the society in order to be successful in life, to do what they want to do, to follow their heart and to have that connection with God and do what they're supposed to do while here on earth. We want to empower our men, women, and children. But yeah, so a leader is a leader. We're not going to be like, oh, since this is a matriarch system, any man that goes against a woman that says something, off with his head. I'm not thinking like that. If a woman and a man is in a relationship in this nation, and the man is they're both matriarch, and that's what I want you to understand too. When I talk about the people in the nation that we're building, I'm not talking about people that have a mindset like most people in America or patriarch mindset. I'm talking about women and men and children that have a matriarchal mindset, a mindset of balance, a mindset of prosperity and abundance, a mindset of security and securing the future. A mindset of this isn't really about me right now. This is about I have to keep this nation going. I have to build this nation because I know it's going to help my future generations. I'm talking about the great grandchildren that we ain't even going to meet. This is what we're building it for. This is going to help them. Okay, we don't really have time to play. But I'm telling you, if a matriarch man and matriarch woman is in a relationship and the woman is not doing what she's supposed to do and the man is, we side with the matriarch principles of the society. It's not about man against woman. It's about how we can work together. Matriarch is about balance. So, yeah. I just want people to understand more because you have been programmed. You have been programmed to a certain way of doing things, and your ego has been attached to an identity that may not be the best and the most conducive for our future generations and our growth. Okay? So, yeah, honor thyself.